Okay. Okay, here's my joke. It's a little political. I'm on the political kick right now. I can't help it. I know it gets me in trouble. Gets me in trouble. The YouTubes don't like it. But it's kind of fun. Like the funniest thing to me is just to watch people stand up there like in front of a crowd and just tell like bold-faced lies, you know? It's just amazing to me. Like I can't even it's like, dude, like I just like it's like and that doesn't happen anywhere but politics is just like it's just it's amazing to me. They just stand up there and they just tell you straight faced, no like twitch or nothing, and you're just like, dude, this is inhuman. So I can't help it. That's where the I find it to be funny. Anyway, okay. So how is it that super progressive politicians keep on being praised for out of the box thinking, you know, while pulling policies that are at least 100 years old and proven to fail? How's that out of the box, for crying out loud? They've been around forever. It's like that Zoran Mondani guy running for the New York City mayor is the prime example, although one amongst many. It's just insane. I mean, this stuff's not out of the box. This stuff was boxed up like 100 years ago. But people stopped buying them because, like the Soviet Union shoe, note the missing pair here, it disintegrates upon exposure to normal levels of humidity. That's why people leave it in the box. They leave the box on the shelf and they're like, hopefully, why would you take it out of the I mean, it's like, okay, rent control. It's like, really? I mean, just ask the 1960s New York City. The first time they tried it, the only thing cheaper than rent was the paint peeling off the walls. But hey, at least the rats had affordable housing. It was a good time. Landlords didn't raise the rent; they just lowered the ceiling. Welcome to the Bronx. Free rainwater showers indoors, for crying out. If you wanted affordable housing, sure, but if you wanted plumbing, good luck. Rent control turned American Dream into the American Draft. Everyone living in buildings that look like they've been through war, for crying out loud. And then you got the minimum wage. I mean, what, like the minimum? They want to bring the minimum wage up to like higher than like most people like earn that have been working like their whole like a pretty large. And it's like, wait a second, how is that going to work? I mean, if this guy flipping burgers is making more than me, then maybe I should have majored in ketchup management or something. I mean, these jobs are supposed to be for like, you know, the build-up jobs. You know, you work in there and you get some experience and stuff. Isn't that like the way? And then this guy Mendami has this idea, and I've heard other people saying it as well, that they just want to stroll down the grocery aisles and just set prices for things like eggs and whatnot. They're just gonna go through the grocery store with their little clipboard and they'll just do the prices themselves. I mean, the hubris of this guy, it's crazy. I mean, what is he, some kind of magic goods whisperer? It's like, dude, do you even know the price of 90% of the things in the supermarket? Neither do the people running it. Neither do most people. That's why you need a market. The market, you I mean, it's just like, dude. And then you know the government, and then you got this government ownership idea. Like they're going to own the grocery store. They're going to own the stuff. It's like we've seen. Could you remind me again who won the Cold War? Hint: it wasn't the guys waiting 6 hours for toilet paper. That's not what happened. You ever ride in a Soviet car? It came with seat belts to hold the door shut, for crying out loud. Yeah, they had free health care, but no one survived long enough to pay the bill. That's why they didn't even have customer service. They had customer suffering, for crying out loud. I mean, these super socialists are not politicians. They're door-to-door salesmen for utopia. Newsflash, it doesn't exist. At this point, I'm starting to think they know it doesn't work. They're just selling policy. They're just selling like free samples at this point. Free stuff. So that's my rant on the socialism thing. Pretty old jokes from like the Soviet, but I think they're relevant now. Sadly enough, they seem relevant in the United. I don't see how they like these guys get popular. Like I can understand, like in the 1930s when you're going through the Depression, and macroeconomics wasn't even really a thing. So they're just trying stuff. I get it, but like now it's like been proven not. These things are proven not to work. It's like worse than selling snake oil. You're selling like actually snake venom and saying it's going to cure you. It's not only banal. It's it's destructive for crying. Okay. Any case, let's not get upset.